everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you God.
You put him on the side.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location in which you are. And then see about trade ampo as say or the adomno as adom ye na wama ye nkwa wama ye ahoden na edwumedi a efiada bia ye gi ato ye nso say ye de bebrem and nso odi sa ahoden na kye na ye ba ma kwan with BWF Solicitors edwumedi a ya to ni din say legal hour. Mejide say onua be ma onua ba me ma me papa nananom ejanom megye di se obi biara ankrankra bia otie ya no pei ahoden ewo ho na ye danyame ase ewo nkwan so de akyɛ enen so saa de bia yekoba yekofareba yekwa yese yehwɛ nyoma ekokɔkɔ na yetuhu anamo na ye di saa nimdeɛ no e de abra the community se ne be ya yebesua bibi efrim na yetuhu anamo na ye ho ehinha yen saa na enen so yeba makwan yene BWF Solicitors yatu abom se edwumedie se ne amunimo no enen so ye de aba megide se enche bia me resource person ene me wo no me ni agitu na me introduce no enche bia na waba na dwumedi a ye wo ene mamo no na ye de amamo na ansa na obeba no mesrew onye hu ye mpe bomoden na share program no unkoa emfa unkoa enhwe na untu wa adwen mu se nye nnempo na ebeboa wa ochene bi une bi eho ekana obetumi enya na obetumi enya na ode ahenha ne ho intimesre onuadofo share program no koyen Facebook ne so koyen YouTube ne so koyen radio ne so bebi biara obeti bia bomodian na share na obi nso enya enhwe metwa me ho sema mediane manyeti mesa abasisia.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us, speak to us, let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Oniadofo ya san bebiem na ye no eba beto aso na membo mo nkomo kakra bi ene se ye nyina ye nim se yetu kwan eba abrochire a na se krofoforo so a ye nyina yetu ni za abrochire nkankan de bia ye wo UKCC ye nim se obi biara oba obi a woni botae a ode ba na mom so bedu obi beka so me ba visit me besra me ma me besra me papa me besra me mba me betwa me ho kakra na mom obeba no ehu se asetena yi nya bitena ya nka mepe enti menhwe na mempe ebi nso a na oba no wambo amane se me ba aba betena enti waba be hyem oba ya wanko afede broni beka oba ya wanje ho nkrata se oba be konti na chese waba be ye illegal sa illegal na chese illegal immigrant wabɛhyɛ kurom ha obi wɔ ha say wahyɛ ha 20 years and over and so ahoɔden ana nkrataa ɛbɛma wɔ ahoɔden na wode twitwa wo ho de bɛkɔba de akɔ etu kwan etumi aba no embi ana oni bi nti wo bɛka sɛ ɔyɛ illegal impo ni ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma a kyerɛ sɛ ɔno ani din sɛ me osimesi me nie menim nie me de kɔpɛ adwuma ensan sɛ onye legal immigrant nti no na kyerɛ sɛ akɔyɛ asɛm de ama no enye no nko a dodoɔ na obi wɔ hɔ be school owie ye no ɔse asetena deɛ menya nkɔ mentena mu kakra mpa adwuma kakra na mmom saa akonya na onyaye na ɔde be school no ebedu baby etwam kɔ afei ɔpɛkwan na setena ɔde tena ha no abɛyɛ sɛ emra so na ɔde te ha na akɔyɛ twema mentwen ekwan dodoɔ bebree so na nkrɔfoɔ pɛ sɛ ɔmo be legalize their stay ɛwɔ krom ha ɛwɔ UK abɔnten so sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ sɛ wonam na wo nkrata wo homa wo ahoɔden a wonam a wo sɛ wonam a wode wonam boldly confident sɛ unsuro bibia nanso sɛ wonni bia sɛ bitafrache unhu sɛ police are nkra ɛbɔ a na wo yam agye wo hwem wo adwuma mu ne ɛse abaye na kyerɛ sɛ immigration for ɛba bɛyɛ omo one of their checks na wo yam na opɛ baabi atete me see obi kura to me huri every abansoro so because embimpo na enye ono ne eba behwehwe no ye behwehwe obi wɔ ne fie ɔte sɛ immigration pɛ no the American we hwehwe fra abansoro so obehu a wabesi fom a sɛ enye nyame a ida sɛ obehwere ne nkwa anani na mbebubu sa problem si ene yato ye ho BWF Solicitors say ekwan wo huro bebree a sɛ wo ye illegal wo krom ha betumi ahwe atoto ne omeyie ne ama wa ba be ye legal ene say yen topic a ne ye de bremo no potomo kasa be ka say how to me producer we mpachofa to so ma me na me nkenka ne dedede emma matiefo na mahwefo how to become a legal migrant and a migrant in the UK even if you are now illegal. Just say illegal na just say nkokwan mu say wa be ye legal ne edwumedi e ba be die eya me de keke nti me srew fra onua bi fra wadanfo bi teacher share this program because many majority facing this problem or nim kwan ya on be fa so a on legalize their stay in the UK. Into topic e de damakoma so papa mesremo mon share na enko ene menya 200 a me ma me resource person me ma name the kasa because obi be se okotron so hwe na ese apokonkron ye bre apokonkron na obetumi anam so na odi twitwa wo ho wo kromu ha many aba Sandra Fraser mechia me den chia kese pa edema o say mon share program no good morning fellow viewers please share the program or the patro emma mo say mon share sa na Newcastle say good morning manye and uncle unim ne pa kwa me de ba de yeah I say good God bless you for your help and you are offering to the Ghanaian community yenso da say Mami Dakon or say good morning, lovely family. Miss Ramon share program. No, as time goes on, I'll be calling because I believe we want to say much in Ebeya Ubenya enough to be able to work on it. Na entry child. Anita Japan. Auntie Annie, I say good morning, Uncle Ben and Manya. God bless you, guys, for this free advice. Share. Mami dakwa na kasano. Enti yebeko so me sremo mobile ye Facebook BW radio so yes abawa radio so afa anope enti se wo hwehwe BW radio abomodin anabo BW radio na ko Radio Garden and I say Modern Ghana na bo BW radio benya wo ho etie sanso na wo Facebook so live oko BWF Solicitors live Facebook na ye wo ho saa so na wo YouTube na chese bebia Instagram Twitter bebia sisi akra ye ba TikTok enti no bomodia na kɔ no na kotie ye na hwɛ ye na saa adwumedie obenya ho animdie yo we dia me ma me kasa enye tenten enanyame adom BWF Solicitors omopene baako eye Uncle Ben nyame adom afi ya celebrate 30 years of legal practice ewo community mu na tre say ye ka abemfo na abemfo a ya bini mu yie me so me ka ho bi eti no me di enidie ebe invite Uncle Ben na mfa ono nso mfa nchi akese metiefo na afedie ye bisa ayembia update bi wo ho a se update bi eni ho dia na ye di dwumedie no asha se intem tinti good morning Uncle Ben.
Hi, good morning Manyati. Net to say
Nyame adom pacho me ho ye pa so bia nso ho ye wo
Yeho adom obia ho ye ma memfa kwanya iso nchia obia ona wabeka ye ho a wotie ye a wo hwe ye wo Facebook wo YouTube wo LinkedIn echia mu nyina ye damase se mrebia no nso ye framo a moba ebeka ye ho eneno bepese ye tie ase se kromo ha no nhihye bi wo ha sabio uhu sana o de bekware wo ho a etimi boa se mo behwe a minim se mo hu a conservatives all those na omoko Brexit no na omoka sa immigration tina na omoka no ye nuaba ye maame yesewa Antilizi trust se monim se mo hye no so de a ba woka se opese o grow economy na immigration and a big grow no. The conservative for no omatiase say migration here. Enti ene no ye pese ye boa na ye nyina ye be legal na ye nye legal no ye hu niema ye betimi afaso wono nso a wonya mba ha obeba ha no wote ase se akwan bi wo ho a wo betimi afaso apart from the usual ones aye nyina anima ye besan aboso biom no ye wo tricks nkitinkiti bi a ene ne ye bepese ye beyi na di na ye de a kire mo na aboa ama obia ehu se na okọ na obekọ de wo se wo ye ene de eni se wo ye ko BWF no aya ye kire papa na ye kire bone no nso se na be ya na enko paw te se afidie.
Yo, Uncle Ben, that city for some kind. Me say, and I say we illegal. Obeba be legal. Nature so benya nim die bi kan. Now they two anamo. Uncle Ben, that city for monko so and share program ne mamena. Eye me de. Sa topic eye me de. Me yidi se dodo na be benefit from this. Na Uncle Ben bo we bi o say trickish no. Nature say bibi kenny bi wo ha. Ene de yenten yimpie. Isan say we yipia obia sentate no obia beto aguso na BWF Solicitors de omo de ma community ne se ne be ya wonso hu be hinha enti no ye be koso na ye de adwumede enti Uncle Ben sisi a no ye be abehya asi mesrew enidie mu se o kan bibi se kwan bi wo ho a ewo se wo ye na nneoma eni se wo ye. Enti yensha say if you are living illegal in the UK, you might be able to apply to become a legal migrant. Enti no kwan ben so ena sisi a metumi afaso memfa ne say me ye illegal ayembia akonya ben ede na o say me ye ede be na enni say me ye na metumi menso meba be ye legal na me ho ahenha me okurumu a patcho metuma we de metio wadaro.
Okay, well first of all no say nhihye a ewo ho ne say at the moment no migrants ewo kromo ha no estimate no say about 9 point something million. Out of 9 point something million omo do so pa Indian for omo ye 860,000 followed by Polish omo ye 650. First na Polish for na doso but since Brexit and over 200,000 of Polish nationals echo. Ye fa Ghana for estimating vary between 200,000 well 100,000 to 200,000. That is the estimate for Ghana. For Nigeria, for about 350 to 400,000. Internationalities, no, dodo na fi Commonwealth countries and omode abaha. Basana mo behu no India for and doors because India so omodo so pa and Nigeria for nso of Africa almost omodo so pa. Enti dia me pese obi a hye no nso no se wo wa ha ana wo pese wo ba se wo pese wa brabo no koyi a na wo se mra na ya hyehye wa ha no e wo se wudi so. Enti waba first of all ebia or the ship na buy with the plane or the lorry and now with the boat. Once I will remuno, ya ma share will say with this so. What this so, but emreno apa ho. It is then our pesa way. The first thing our pesa way and say, opesa ye chrese, wono, we nipa na was a way no, until we passport and our national ID card be a ubejina so, and ye dijumano. The second pointer, opesa wo chrene say, opesa wo chrese, ofa akwa apaso ne bae, anase wo ha. Ofa akwa apaso ne bae no enti bibi a chrese o visa wo de bae, anase wo entry stamp wo de bae, anase wo uni entry stamp, uni visa, wo ye exempt person enti wo bae, ba bia wo ticket ni, anase wo kromo ha enti niema a chrese wo ti kromo ha ni. Ebia usually bills, utility bills in this animal because bank statement no ni assist na ebia no intimi mbie. Then the next issue no say opesa wo kire say watena ha ache. Ma ye nyina nhye no nso say sa etena ha che no ehu hia pa because all those you were 7 years, you were half of age, you were 20 years no. Yet no say won't follow within any of the 3 highlighted areas na makana still obetimi aye application so obetimi a kire se watena ha for a substantial time ehia se bibi potin bi wo wabrabo mu nti enti ema watena ha why say awie no ye wo bibi nso a ebia wo hyebre mu asesa usually ebia ma ana se wo baaye no se bi wo di nyinsen efri Ghana ne baaye wo baaye no na wabetenem wunyanwo but oba no papa no wo Ghana oba no na wonware wabedu wonyem akabe ebosome miensa wahia wo dofo bi a ose opew wone naka ti mo pese mo ye bibia ebeboa bear in mind say aware keke no anu nko antimi mmoa pase nyame ye wadom na wo na wo fa wo na wo fa wo ba akola na wawo no all those enya ne papa ne wuku no because Bearman were indefinite stay and now you're a British citizen. Akola no a British citizen. All those enyane papa. Ade a me pese obi a hye no nso no se wu tu ho anamo a se na na ye ken ye obi wo ho a waba e bi a yare nti wantimi anko. Ye obi bi a ye fra no exceptional assurance. Eno no se wuntimi mfiri kromo ha by Monday ye fra no 31st October. Obetimi asend email akoma wo se wo ba ye no. Ebi a wo ho mfa bibi ayew enu nti no ye ma o bibi e fra no exceptional assurance na fatena mu kakra na ma wo ho ma o ana se ba bi a wo kɔ no sa kro no bi a bibi asi wo ho ebi a covid yaba China munim say places bi wo ho still on lockdown and sa na ma no enti wuntimi nkɔ enu nso ya de e wo ho but ene emphasis no poten no ba nkola ba emma eyaba omo nananom ye wo omo wo kromo ha enti o betimi aye bibi e friend UK Ancestry enti obi a ye from 17 years ade ko bia no se ye wo nana e wo UK ha Ghana for bebre wo ho a ye wo omo nana wa ha because omo ba ha in the early 60s 70s 80s and in 90s no omo se omo be wo wa ha e possible se e bia omo mano nso awo ana se ye wo bi mu a ye wo omo wa ha in the early 60s. Omo kotena Ghana. Into those days, no yawo wa ha up until 1983 no. Now we British 81 no. Now we British citizen. Into se wa kotena Ghana na emom wa wo ba na wo ba nso awo because yawo wa ha na we British no. Onana no nso ye British. Into your friend UK Ancestry. Cover obia from the age of 17 a obetimi aba. But in penifo e wa ha Wo a wontena ha 20 years. Wo a wontena half of age. We are above 25. Wontena ha that period no. Then important na obetimi aye. Share guidance notes in the law na. Say the exceptional circumstance be. Issues to do with wabrabo. Bibi a wabrabom private life. Na opese wo kire say krona wo free so no. Se na no yese kwa wo lose touch with obi. Ebi a baby a wote kra no bibi esi ho. Ana se bibi bi wo wabrabom ebi anya yare a eye life and death. But eye yare bi a eno ti wo receive treatment wa ha. Sa niema na wo wabrabom no. Se wo bono tofa na wo twro ho krata na wo de your application eno nso etimi ma wasetena. The other part no nkola ya wo mo wa ha ana mo free baby aba. Se wonya reremu wa ha na wo ya akola ebi a wabeka want bi ho ba holiday na want ni so pese oje wotena ompese woko. Once a wo ya akola watena ha from any period from 5 years dey kono. Se wo betimi akase sa period no woni nipa na wo betena na nchen no woni na establish bi a friend of family life na unreasonable se be ma we free kromo ha eno nsi ye grounds a wo betimi agina so. Finally, more try mo British citizenship and intini mo overstay and sana mo apply no. Since 28th of June this year no. So we overstayed and not 10 years no my krana. So within the last 5 years no won't overstay here. You will two requirements ayehwe. You will lawful residence and your character. Within the lawful residence no. Mun nyina na munim say why overstay that and ka was not 10 years lawfully and sana wajo British citizenship. But since the 28th of June, sadden and swasasa, it is even one tana lawfully for 10 years cra, but what tana lawfully for 5 years, we meet sa lawful residence requirement. The 10 years I done a court since the 28th of June. So answer now for character issues, no. So one tana lawfully for 10 years. Once we meet sa lawful residence requirement under the 5 years, no. Either under section 6.1 and also section 6.2, schedule 2 applicable. Oma amending nyina ama eboa. Zambrano enso wo ho. Ye nyina nim say Zambrano no na ye problem because of Akisinyano. Home office amend the law no, omo the guidance by, but omo the annex 1 aba still no helpful. Emma omo British children and also omo EU children. No ntini bibi wo ho a omo ntimi mfi kromo hanko because omo free ha e wo so omo mba ne free ha. And also possible so we apply for Zambrano. The only Zambrano na ye issue no ye mo limited leave so dada no. Home office any court na agree say limited leave I was so that's so called limited leave no so. But so we need limited leave British child and na EU child. Now what na ha for at least a few years up to 5 years or even more. Ubetimi aye settlement application. No. Final one on this point. No. So wo ha as a student. Na o visa no ewu. Na bibi nti wentimi renew visa. Now we are above 25. Now what na ha not even up to 10 years. But wo pese wo show say wo private life e wo UK. And also timi ye application. Timanyati you be breaking it down further. But these are the highlighted areas. Mepese obi ehu. First, we oba na wonyem. Na akola no papa eni hwe. Na wo ware obi oye British na wo indefinite. All those enya ne ba no. Birth certificate no still needing embasso. However, under your marriage rules no, akola no a British citizen. Into one area. 2, UK ancestry. Ye wo na wo UK, but we yan wo ha o Ghana. Ana o pese wo ba ha. Ubetimi aye ancestry application or you're 17 and above. 3, obi a ontena ha 20 years but we are above 25 years. So ubetimi a chere se bibi poten bi wo ho a esi ukwan se obekọ ukroma ubetimi aye. 4, obi aba visit. Ne visa no eba bewu ebia ene ana echina. Ontimi mfree ha by 31st of October because bibi wona brabom. Ubetimi aye bibi a friend exceptional assurance. Obe send email to exceptional assurance form. Ombe extend was setana say wo proof nkwan say BBC ukwan. Enti where areas are and then we person be here who say ubet use the idea setna manyeti.
Uncle Ben, yeah, that's it. Why you no straight forward? I hear the it's here for some kind. This is the education that we are giving to the community. So, what's it? I know, say one way or the other, over folly under the categories Uncle Ben. A dear man can say, oh, your bar now when you now new kunu nature say, hey, and then you know, one men can it be, but akonya ewo hɔ a you can legalize your stay in the UK. Nti Uncle Ben, say ye papa mu a medical ebisa few questions bi na afi de me gidi say ask the questions na eba no ebema ya akwenya na etumi apapa mu nkakra na say explain it further e de amaye. Me wo question ba ko bi na o kan about ne atwa to ikra say embia waba ha as a visitor na embia na wopɛ sɛ yɛ ma wo mmere kakra wabɛyare na woka kyerɛ mo sɛ woyare nti wontumi ankɔ the time ɔ sɛ wokɔ no mpatwɔ ɔhɔ no yɛmfa ne sɛ obiara ɛreba visitor ɔbɛka sɛ obɛdi either sɛ a month dodoɔ naa me ho 30 days a month na nso no British High Commissioner bɛma wo 6 months visa. Minim say no na minimum if I may be wrong. And no minimum even more 6 months. Ain't no waba bedo na we are requesting for 30 days. Na ya tim say 30 days na o catch mo say wa be di no. Na wa ba ha. Na mbia we be hu say wa benya situation bi a won to me nko. Could it be say that 30 days now we request here no? Na se ekwa kowu a na wa catch from what send email na say wa from abom amane say o yare anase bibi ayo enti no wentumi enti omoma omre kakra anase o se wo twen busumi nsia na ebo wa de ni mo no eno na ekwa kowu a wo be bom amane say wo hia amre kakra na wo de tu sa na mo na wo betu na na mpacho wo betumi ye no amame.
Well, manyeti first of all no say wo baha as a visitor your requirements be into why your application what your room say oba be a couple of weeks but oba no BBS kwan went to me uncle once our visa no here so be catch obia but was a documented reason no the intia say in future no we your application na ya be ka say ma time sefako okọ no catch say nka we di 1 month but what could be 2 months and 3 months I ade ebetimi esi kwan it's important say so we are ya ebi a wokɔ pharmacy ko Ghana for usually a yare Ghana no yon hospital your pharmacy tebi a wokɔ pharmacy wakoto APC and na wakoto code receipt ne niema ne keep data wo de call data wo hu say yare so possible mama ma obi an hu say o wa ha as a visitor na wo yare a utimi ko GP utimi ko accident and emergency obi a owo kromo ha bia no or you're entitled so obenya free primary health care. And you say as a visitor, utimi ko GP once a watna or honor for at least 4 weeks, you know. Utimi GP ni kasa on hwewa ubetimi a report no. And I say utimi ko accident and emergency and our working center. That I want people to know. So I think we are chreda. Ama ye evidence no to Facebook. Your time you be here to hobium. Tisa waha as a visitor. Now we are rare. Ko GP, ko accident and emergency, and I ko walking. Aye free. We are immigrant kra wuntia. Yentimi use against wo for future application. Enti manye once ani pana ba ha lawfully no wa ha lawfully no. Uhia sa obeka kire obia, but aye important. Sa obe document ade ntia wuntimi anko within time o ka sa obeka no.
Oh, okay. So the key word there is document that evidence. In a bear, who for another visa and for how are they?
Absolutely.
Yes, what it me ye pa their my. Na baku bin so no, na say, ya wo no waha akra abawe bia ya wo no waha say. Na tama ya wo nane papa ewo indefinite leave to remain. Odi mfie nson waha e no mo tu kwan omo call Ghana. Omo call for good on ne yere ni akwala ne nyina akọ background dia ha ne wo no. Wakodi mfie bebree wo Ghana but sisi a no we say ono mo kita British birth certificate na o te Ghana ye den mpacho obi sa no wenya am say over 35 years now obetumi assign a chabe ka say be claim baby aye wo mi efi ya na say after no mo call ye na wakotena ho afebon no there is nothing na obetumi aya afa ho pacho.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, omo in the 80s, before 83. Omo after the 80s. Now, first point, no dabe. Fancy no after the 1981 Act no by into after 1981. To omo after 1981, no, you say Margaret Thatcher, because Commonwealth countries need be a boycott Commonwealth Games was South Africa now. Oyi automatic right to British citizenship at birth from first na UK to America. Ye wo Hong Kong dia o ma me ye illegal or ye legal or ye then utiminya British citizenship. Enti ye check data ye de wo nipa no. The second one no ye ne parental status. Ti ye wo no na ne parents then na omo wo. Especially, before 2006, then anani maame. After 2006, it doesn't matter. Now I'll explain. Obi a after 1981 biano, we need automatic right to British citizenship under the 1981 British Nationality Act, especially Section 1. We need automatic right. Or right, we derive through our parents. Say, oh, mommy, no papa, warrior. It may through your father or your mother up to 2006 July. So, oh, mommy, one definite, we are British. Oh, mommy, indefinite. Now, papa, one definite. Now, I worry, oh, mommy, we are before 2006 July, we are British. So, on worry, oh, mommy, even now, no, all those are now when you're British. Or worry, oh, mommy, no. If BB Section 4 of the British Nationality Act, I say, a colabia, ya war, no. Na ne papa British and okuta indefinite but no worry ne maame na emrani ntino wantimi ambe automatic British national no ene ye the British citizen obisan ya the beche no free untieska. Section 4 41 maybe 4A 4B 4C 4G 4H ne nyina e cover sa nkrofo no. The other part no ye omo ye warm after 2006 no na British for no so my nkwasiade enti omo restore sa power no Emma, because sadly, no morality rules and a public policy, no. If Freddie be illegitimate child, a very stupid word. I'm sorry to say that. So be free nipa, anyamia bono say or illegitimate. And if Freddie be illegitimate child, teteno obete. Even ye chrome crown, we oba warrior. Na be yenum guasia. Nuntina na ye twen kola so up to July 2006 akola na ye illegitimate. And that word illegitimate no wouldn't mean use biom. Enti nkomo beka se be legitimize but wouldn't mean use because omo so my yankwase ade nti omo the power na ma omo. But obi a won after July bia no. So papa e won definite stay at the time I wo and our mama won definite stay. I wo UK a wo yeah British citizen. See I wo Ghana now papa ya British. And our mommy are British. Again, we are automatic British citizens. Make a case be a year. Now, Papa na no an application. Not to her, or by British in 1983. Or when a money in our Ghana, or will be 85, 86, 87, and about 92. In our application, bare 5 years ago, Omo catcher almost say, yes, or the marriage certificate, Abasa no warrior mommy, but UK NJ Ghana. Customary marriage certificate in it. Now, passport office for the catcher home. And the catcher who me a year, I'm saying, oh, because as I'm back, Crawford, no money, okay. I'm tea trauma letter. In fact, catcher almost a scan or motel. The other time, I found this as scan or cry. And man, because their policy was wrong and it was an insult to our institution of marriage. Because Ghana, at every point in time, they are warrior no I am valid with UK. To Manyati, it depends time I war no. I factors I was here the shame.
Yeah, say, and then lectures here, course, because never be brave or say a papi mo. Now, Uncle baby, so okay, if you have particularly difficult situation, I have a case here. A branty e wo krum ha. Oba thinks is when you're 17 years. Na oba ye na nka omane ne yire ne man kakra kakra du baby na edwuma mu nsem ne sankrata sem te be ye den. Sisi a ne yere gya no ne ma no nyinaa apo no nti ɔse Ghana ne kora wenya nkɔ bi because oni hwee ɔno nso baa ha no bi mo ntumi nso hwɛ mo ho 17 years na anke bɛ papa kora ehu ɔbaa sreda na kyerɛ sɛ ato na adwendwe ɔnam kora na ɛfa ne tirim obi say no 17 years ɔsɔ ɔda so 20 years na wakɔ akɔgye anaasɛ akwanya bi wɔ hɔ a obetumi egyina so na ɔno nso de legalize ne ho ana.
Well, Manyati, it's a particularly difficult situation. First of all, the two phrases are particularly difficult. And yet difficult, it has to be particularly difficult situation. Anything from life events to health. And a health and it could be anything from bodily health to emotional, mental health. And I said, difficult situation one of the factors is one well lose touch with maybe a ufino. It's possible. So ubetimi akase well lose touch. That itself, when I was say we prove. Bibia we are ujina so bia from our situation here. The facts are our private life. Definition of private life, it's long. But the bottom line is bibi intino wanya attachment to the UK. It may be emotional. It may be economic, it may be psychological. But whatever attachment I want, private life, your family life. And sometimes, adult to adult life, because in your family life, ubetimi the account of private life now they are argument. Bibia o feel say a difficult bia. It may be marital issues, my emotional issues, mental health issues. It may be Arabia will receive her treatment. Now, usually, you can area your threshold either under Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights and as Article 6 of the British Human Rights Act, Section 6, because you're into our quality of life ecoform. It may be, say, a very serious heart condition. It may be, say, you are diagnosed with cancer. It may be, say, a combination of illnesses. It may be emotional diabetes, but also very serious diabetes, for tablets. But within that, or arthritis, or way, and one no keke enough, but or combination of illnesses. What you need to do, is to then reflect and say, we may call Ghana, may they treat. Yes, you were free health. Well, you're free paid health care. Ghana, you pay a token. Yeah, help. But and you're Arabian or more. And to when I was a process, I agree with me. They call Ghana. All those say your health service, it might not cover me. It's important. Say you better allow me, and that itself, can become a particularly difficult situation. And into the winter minko.
Yo, Uncle Ben, say, afe me wo questions being so kakra ewa ha na we dey ya try to put okase munti na me twitwa nkenkan no na yehu. I believe say asking this question might get the explanation a bit to me cover some of the topics na ya keka say we to me gina so na wonso wo dey nya abeye legal wa ha no. We see I'm currently trying to help a 16-year-old visa national girl who has just arrived in the UK with a EEA family permit last week. Her application is based on her mother being married to a relevant EEA citizen who has EUSS settled status. Now, the mother and the stepfather want to throw her out of the country for unknown reasons. I am worried that she might have trouble applying for pre-settled status. However, if she can manage to find a job and support herself within the required 90 days of arrival, when she applies for pre-settled status, is she still required to prove any dependency or being living in the same house with her parents? Uncle Ben, based on her guardians below, there is no mention about dependency. So long as parents' marriage continues to exist, would that be sufficient? But your question in here.
And the child will be anybody under 18. We're under 18 now.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to show dependency. First of all, akolana your application or the buy. Enti application or ye de buy no. Aye possible say okra omo details now the buy no. Obedu ha ye mano a couple of months from Ghana and after the crew no. Onya bedu ha I was so apply for either indefinite stays or under 21. Na ne sponsor no I want indefinite stay. And answer the sponsor no limited leave pre-settled status I also apply for. In this case, we've done it several times. What we would do is, first of all, you better try, say, you bring your documents, because I don't know your client. Maybe say, you're 19, 18, 20. Now your application, because we have a physical and penifone and a application amount. The here say, what details now what they apply for. Family permit from outside. The same details now here. Now they are your application. Once I when you pre-settled status, so time no so normal apply mana. It's very likely say obehu no early before the 5 years. Enti obetimi I heard say obe switcher. The problem we have, say, where there are issues with abuse, where so obetimi highlight any abuser. Then again, that's something that you be used to. But the bottom line is sometimes in Nkolano Bedua, your family breakdown. Our parents and say unti masem unti free fee would that constitute domestic violence? Of course, domestic violence is for people who are spouses. But be bien a permanent until your novel situations. I'll be to me the argument. To say case of Pakistan, I make case here, Papa didn't call Pakistan, or Kujana Toha, or you sue domestic violence application at the year successful. I important to be on your facts now the back. Novel situation which I say a mono bibi mono a wode wadwen it may be a novel situation, but we've seen cases like this and we've been very helpful to them.
Right. Uncle Ben, making mention of domestic violence. Suppose I'm in the UK, I'm married to somebody, got settled status, but he's done nothing to me. I haven't applied for anything yet. And then going through domestic violence under this partner. When you made mention of if you have a partner, you can also use that status or that area to apply to become legal. If I'm going through domestic violence or domestic abuse, is there any possibility that I can use this aspect also to legalize my status here?
Okay. In immigration, when you're boxed in a square, yes, you have the rules in the juma, but you're free to be of any discretion. And can I say this? Okay, I'll say it. Case be Richard, a very difficult case. William says, Obi warrior, na a benima, na nipana wa warrior no, unia satana. I just said, who prove to be a friend insurmountable obstacle.
Okay.
And the insurmountable obstacle, no, ni dino sana emu duno sana non sotie. Eye bibia yentimi enhuri esi kwan. Insurmountable obstacle. Bibia wuntimi enhuri ba non so esi kwan. Enti eye dan in that case, no, you represent client. Or yet, or yet, single sex, or yet, bema, but or your bar. Now, say ni pano, or the no Ghana, why on bestone no crekuno. Ain't within the body of the law, no be any hosa. So bet me at the annoy, right? But we did it. We did it in the sense that. In immigration law, discretion is very important. And this is what I keep saying. Say, immigration is so dynamic, say, novel situation be a solution. Short of say we control, and I would provide false documents. Situation be a so how we solved that particular problem was to create the response to insurmountable obstacles. Because say Ghana ni oba ene another bema kurom ha no ɔyɛ ɔbaa because why sex change no. First of all, gay or Ghana and you're allowed. Okay, legally no and you're allowed. Two, opposite sex and answer will be our sex change. It creates a huge problem psychologically, physically, almost security. And yeah, you at time money. And that's how we created the insurmountable, and it was successful. It's a very novel solution to a particularly difficult instance. Now, I cited this because problem be any immigration more any solution. Enti say war issue with domestic violence. Bear in mind say law no a prescribable idea a bit me amawenya. First of all, last asetena no I was say or your partner. Partner could be common law relationship, 2 years living together, and I say obi awaware no. Encover fiancé, ana encover obia, omo young man visa in that particular. But I say, within the body of the law, no, there's be a friend of discretion. Immigration case work be a discretion, say obeshe case. No. When I was highlight idea wow. And in this case, there's a BB or obetime raise here. And we try to be very fertile with our imagination. I create solutions. And yet that we will tell you. You try and error. That we don't do. But what we do is say, problem beyond, we'll have a solution to it. And we'll discuss that with you.
Wow. Yo, yeah, problem bia e was no cry mount gransion. Problem bia e was solution. You had for what ho air train there. Your situation and you're hopeless so. Fabra. Send you bia be pipe muma BWF Solicitors for omo abotre abotre de bi wo ho enra me call ho abotre ye nyama me no. Oh my god. Enti no wonso bra na fa situation ne bra na yenhwe yempensempense mu na ehu kwan a ebefa so a BWF Solicitors ebeboa wo dodo na aba so no menim say obi pente me be lines no so profile start every but I've got few questions. However, I'm going to open the phone lines whilst we keep on discussing. Now, topic I actually no, you say how to become legal migrant in the UK even if you are now illegal. Now, so far we've explained few things. Whether you live in the UK legally will also depend on your circumstances. And then Uncle Ben has been able to digest these some of the circumstances that you can use by saying if you have a partner, you can apply. If you have a child, if you live in the UK for long, and if you are under 18 years through the ancestral route, or you have a particularly difficult situation. Now, these areas, I believe, if we should go very detailed, now, Ube say, Ube folly somewhere, baby, na wonso wabeye wasitna. Sisi, maybe a telephone lines now to say, Afe no joining. We are still here, BWF Solicitors, legal our so na ye Canadian semanum tika krentina brofo na basa no ti for mo fanchemi. Say how to become a legal migrant in the UK even if you are illegal. Maybe a telephone line in pachodo for do na efre no. Ube to me akoso afre whilst I read some of the questions that are coming. Ube to me the question about Facebook ne so mekayama now to me if you want to call use the WhatsApp no to me a WhatsApp voice note it was 07596620154 apart from that no friend na messi 0208-123-1016 and now say 073-9920-8468 numbers no etwa ewo program na say fa na freye Uncle Ben ewa ha obeyi wa no Uncle Ben men kan me next question na ewa ha osim a friend has been granted leave to remain in the UK on the 10-year route. When the time came for the leave to be extended, I managed to secure a fee waiver and the application to extend the leave to remain has been submitted. I am hopeful that once the application is granted, the friend will also have access to public funds because of the situation. However, the friend cannot wait for the decision. Can I apply now for change of condition of leave to allow access to public fund. Pacho question back one obi di abetumi nim na Uncle Ben ekwanya wo ha obetumi ayesa change yi ana.
I have very interesting question. Enti nipa yi ɔse ɛmsɛ nadam for me ayɛ application na wayɛ fee waiver and our apply nso no was state home so yɛ destitute nti yɛ approve a obetumi akɔgye benefit. But decision no main application yɛbɛma no visa na ɛmma but obisa sɛ visa na ɛmma no obetumi asesa condition there be ntumi sesa because the only condition obetumi asesa no sɛ ɔwɔ visa and our biometric card ayama wasetena wo sesa saa asetena no condition na ɛwɔ mu no sɛ no recourse to public funds no wo sesa no na wɔyɛ mfa de no ma ɔbɛyɛ da asesa nti the answer is no ntumi nsesa I just all trying for decision no.
Na huche na bank Ben enda fomo huche na bank asa yo onyado for one ma so em say one twen kra mpacho ye fra osem o kase free ma yente wonka.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, mommy.
So, particularly, person who say, my year disabled, and can I disable to have B1 exam?
But your peja voice kakrama and why? And we are faint.
My year disabled, and can I disable to have B1 exam? Last message, I said, Laura, Eunice, Kata, Chokosno. I was here to make cockatoo. Some such a very okay cemetery accord, let's say, me solita, me doctor hall for exemption, and I said, so now cemetery control. And
okay, now disability, no, him for a dream with dear and a physical
cancer, there's not paralyzed.
Okay, yo, Uncle Ben, Pacho, Yenua Bay is such unfortunate way. You bet to me, question I will be sad. I don't know, sir, what's it, dear?
I'm so or disabled, and I will be sad, no, say, emotional, mental, and also head and cancer. Also, what paralyze it?
Paralyzed, yes.
Well, first of all, no, so what exemption from our bachelor English, any life in UK, yeah, the age in the area. We are below 18 or above 65. That is one. The other exemption, no, and it's a call for British citizenship. I was say, which I say, disability be ain't me my own dear. Right? And yes, ain't me my own treasures but ain't me my own dear. It may be mental, it may be blindness. It may be memory, issue to do with the memory. It may be any of those. Your forms or doctor no be fill forms now what they apply for exemption. Disability no then it may be say a disability it could be any disability. Say a preventive say we be prepare for exams now. That is one area will be to me use so they apply for exemption.
Okay, say or they are to so mammy, ain't you know, send your Uncle Ben a church mono, me did say, Ubenya and Hontia Siena, with the telephone lines I did Juman and Society 0208123116 and I said 07. Yeah, and maybe some question. Yo, order for one, Master. Good morning, Pachoka, say free my enter Kawai.
Good morning, Nanya, and good morning, Uncle Ben.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's sure someone here again.
Yeah, where pa?
I don't hear where.
The first question say, you make your application under Appendix F. Now, we renew my African number. At the time of the application, now the sponsor and any British citizen. But as I say, Migrant and sponsor not a British citizen. And Colonel which may qualify after living in the UK for 2 years to become British citizens.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, say what there was spouse about now what them colaka. And colonel must sit tonight.
indefinite leave to enter.
Indefinite leave to enter. So you share Section 3(1) of the British Nationality Act. Apart from Section 1 and Section 4 of the British Nationality Act, most of the sections, Section 3, Section 6, Schedule 1, are discretionary. So you can't discretionary. For Obano, first of all, I under 18. 2, what's not for 2 years. 3, I will fall back on I British, and as I will apply for British. So meet any of these requirements, yes, we to me I register as British citizens. Use the form MN1 now the I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, so yeah, that's why.
Yo.
Your question back. Question then I bisa ne ntema me ho bekyere me. Wa wo so patogina so kakra ma me wa me bisa question back wo we ne so answer na. Odi aba ho say good morning Manyeti and Uncle Ben. Please, does extra hours or overtime on top of your contracted hours qualify for financial requirements? That is financial requirement of bringing your wife from Ghana. But on the question, very short one, Uncle Ben.
So we share Appendix FM now. We share Appendix SE, IFRN on specified evidence. So who prove wo income now? Idea would prove 6 months pay slips, 6 months bank statement. P60 no, my historical record, and you'll be an P60. And employer's letter. To pay slip no, skabia when ya was subia, say overtime, say holiday pay, the chair, or say a day. Once I didn't for 6 months now, a year half of 18.6 no, I be qualify. It doesn't matter, say na winya iskano.
Okay.
Yeah.
You we de what we the other for one maso pacho. O ka say free my ente wonka. Good morning, yeah, wa.
Yo. Na me ka so na me bisa for exemption no.
Okay.
For Kuma for 4 months. Into me sure me who say me stroke e wo me.
Oh.
Because of that, mommy to me, kind of baby, after I press the left hand side.
Yo mommy, senior me that say, why, Kafran, so why? No, pe wa ma miss my emotional kakra. Near Tiani says, senior Uncle Ben Church mono. Enye hu sa, eno ani say doctor, ube fill form no, na ya hwe. E di ama doctor ne be hwe.
We doctor, mommy, exemption, but mommy can know to me, I say, you can't get married. But I just wanted to be sure.
Kasa ne me nti ne papa o. Uncle Ben, me nim sa o te ne nka, me nti kasa ne papa.
Yeah.
The doctor saw my exemption. My exemption now over the year life in the UK. But my about my from life in the year life in the UK exemption. Now, better will say, I think a home office for no better and one that.
Okay. Uncle Ben, Patrick say, Doctor Naman on life in the UK exemption until Bisa say.
Yes, there you are, mommy. That for my year life in the UK dear. So exemption letter not their money.
With GP, and this
consultant.
Oh, consultant, no, this our forms, no, the amount.
That's right.
Intesia will be say, a bit to me, you saw a for English, now what's the real question?
The person will say, okay, sir, your brother exemption work.
English, and so on.
Yeah, English.
Oh, okay.
Adam, sending a link.
Yo, me name said, send Uncle Ben Chichimono, when Yantias and Uncle Ben, the question was a reframe no. Also, when ya exemption letter for the life in the UK, no, besides, obey to mean so enya for the English test, na. But I believe, say,
there be a start from the great form life, a literal life in the UK, no, menya eno no na odi atro B1 ne dia mama but you be what you say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know say one form or say two form but that same format na no me consultant ne dia atro B1 ne dia mama.
Okay. So, see a question in here, wahe.
The question is with that B1 exemption certificate, Home Office would they allow me to go through me?
Oh, okay. I feel I made to us, Uncle Ben.
Okay. And first of all, no, or her Facebook screen is so. Idea we here no, yeah, they are better ho. And you read it also waiver request for the knowledge of language and life. Knowledge of language in here, English language. Life, we your friend say
Life in the
life in UK. You go through form no. To usher form now, first of all, udin, date of birth. Right? But I say,
Into also was from CBA, why feeling
request for knowledge of and then my doctor na their mommy. Wa feeling from their mommy.
And your question now is, do you think so what the home office for bedia to moana? But any question no. Oh, many are bad. No, nice I Uncle Ben Pacho.
Go to the bottom of it. Yes, and to usher form now, a bisa professional opinion. To say, in the opinion of the doctor, no, say, Niema one saying, a positive. Say, yes, in the opinion, it has said, Ubitimi Ayana, Untimi, yes, any say. Very likely some begiatum. Enti obia or medical condition bia o feel say ntimi nye exams no for sa form we come out doctor or feel we are fa kan application no na fa ko but o pese obi hwemu ma wa of course obetimi ama lawyer a review but doctor na the professional opinion no I was so conclude say sa di way affect you nti no enya dia obetimi actual knowledge of language and life in UK no.
But just say why you okay?
That's right.
Yeah, that's nyamin stress why. Yeah, bye. Oh. Yeah, some you Pacho wa me pick jina so na menka me question ba kon ewo Facebook ne so. Mensha asem free mami ya ejewa menka wo de ba ko na yenko enim na mre ni sha. Or say, good morning, Manyeti and Uncle Ben. A friend brought her mom to the UK through the EEA route in 2019. And she has pre-settled, but unfortunately, her daughter and her husband has divorced. Can the mom still apply for settled status when she reaches her 5 years continuous stay? Her daughter has settled status and looking after mom. Uncle Ben, Pacho, Mami, a question here.
Yes, obetimi. The entity say say a friend be a friend of retention of right. So our retention of right no a EU family member no. Obi oya EU family member be a enya retention of right. Enti started with the spouse no now I filtered down to other family members no. Enti once or qualify within the rules, especially the banenya indefinite leave under the EU appendix E, which means on but because our mother no, it depends on time or the bar, but I advisable so be sure say on any banner kosote and also be sure dependency say time no so yeah obetimi.
Yeah, Uncle Ben, that's it. But also, Mami, miss a question, so I can survive. I was in the Ghana. I went to the Ghana High Commission this week. I've been there twice, Monday and Ra. Name so be home now. We had a slight situation. We were honum. Ewo private way no we using. It's just two, male and a female. So just say bakope, and no be a borrow. Now agoba ne say nkwala nso wo mu ana obi kwa na ba ko gina ho very desperate ema enam so kra mo bi ese ne ho enti obi di aba say obi sa yem bia the experience last Monday my it's here for mo fan chame why o say yem fa petition ko na omonye ho bibi ampa mami we raise ayate Ricky we raise sa petition ayate ye be hwe ne ye be ye wo ho a ye be tro e de akoma omo o say my we need more washroom ampa ene ye nokre situation omo yire mo ho say omo make everything right however nipa da se ni ho dwuma de ya na enda form enti mokọ nso amonya abotre se why you be bia na ukọ na enso ye na still almost aka bibia sometimes I think say a communication no so a hard drink kakra but they are improving into no I'm not here to condemn them but rather we can speak to them no more improve our services because a lot of people do complain about the services provided over them. Yo, yebeko yenim Ricky yedase se raises a issue yedase. Odofo a wa homa so mpacho ye fra wo sen na o kase frame.
Me pacho within the glory. Me wa UK here.
Yo. Mpacho be some question.
Uncle Ben also na me di bedu krom ha. Na me sha wo mo no mo dwuma pa wo mo ni. Na me ba ye no me di 2.5 ne be rem. Me kuno no so asetena okrom about on kite ha book nti me de to na nim so me ba me jan kwala me no ofie enka afo ase no mo nya 7 years nti nko mo am na me ko
okay
nti me me kai no e na me be hu me lawyer e wan ka ben mo office for last month no so o office ka me je no a me ye adwuma me no but the kind of ba ko ye 20,000 per year and na ba ko ye because check it back on say part time say hold me almost 700 because me 20 hours a week and see me ne ko kasa so me pan church say no can me here say o ma me ni pay slip na me fan support me die no na me sika no ko na me tin ko fan kwala me no because o ma nya 7 years enye pete ma me sa apartment dey
okay
me ne ko kai no say me o ka chem so be me 11,000 Nkwala no facelift no dey supporting me no. And I'm sure want to so kakra me kwa me ka be see 8.
Mpacho mami titi asenia asem na ekọ no me ka se wo ka kan wo de frown to makakra nka ni pepe
me so no ka se be boa me no na ma ho de ni tini.
Na me ka ne se enye legal so we be ka sa akere wo enti no frown to ma me so we ni di mo why
ma senti because who baby am ye adwuma no na me ko catch you so say no me so on betimi ama me nwoma bia e kire so omo boa man kwala na bedu no mbe support me ma setina mu no boso ni nsia na me bisa se me da so wari na bia me fa ba be hu me lawyer na bia be obeka sa kwenya wo no mo bisa se na adan na me kunu no amfa ni sika sama amwa me na anya nti na me pese me hu se adwuma na me wo mu no omo si on betimi aboa me enwoma bi a chese me bedu on be so ya ne boso ni nsia no e ho no omo ndao ti kakra ana se enu ne question on pocho me bisa
yo mami me da so question obi say no me da se na nka you could have just made it straight saying bia ukun im pese obe support o so won ade no e ya na ye be fidie ne so a enya ye nkromufo nko a na tie ye ekọ na I believe so we have monitors when I say monitors no upcom e monitor all these programs nti se bi say ekọ so a e ya na sheda emboa okay nti me so any demo next time bibisa na wadu se nya we bisa no yo uncle ben pacho wadaroma obetumi eyi asem
yeah rather unfortunate situation anka ideally nanka me pese obeba be hu ye na ya hwe ne case na ma no first of all no say wo pese wo de wo baba na wo limited leave ya wo scale wo se winya nti for example a year and I ku 18.6 wo de baba akoka ho ya 22.4 wo de biom ka ho and also adi bi beka ho nti ye calculate ni nyina na ya hwe but the bia meka say in relationships no obi wo ho a me who cases be brave especially omo pese omo fa omo ma edeba no be hu se bia be ma no empene se nkola no beba to be hu so de bibi abeto omo akwan mo se ni se ebi okra kola no ba typical so marital breakdown crowd ye hu bebre enti the first step na say so who situation mo sa one lawyer bekasa na ya calculations to say employer now offer bibia it may be say very helpful it may be say helpful just remember so we income and ye hwe enye woni uku income nko a wo income you okay ono nso nko income e okay to say we income no edu threshold no nko a dia obetimi aye it may also be say bia ohun nso sesia nto de akola no ba ko beba normal no de aka akra na wadi 18 no one ne de no ba first na echire no ho ba wa na watimi akofa ba ko na ba but the tibia na de bi ha meka no problem bia no your solution it might not be solution ebe you be ada but bibia no your own solution ti sometimes no to me use the discretionary route no now depending on what the case is no obetimi dey justify enjoy him so obe fra officer omo wo ho fra na nipa ohwa wo no hwa wo na ya hwe dey betimi ayama why
Yes, that's Mammy Gloria. That's it. Thank you. Uncle Ben, situation ya na adwon. Me nua be me bi nso saa na one ne yire ye union ne aware atena ha. Na be ma ni ewo madada ewo Ghana. Nti no mo wa ha papa ni maami wa ha. Na nse kasakasa ma maami de bufo ekọ back to ni krum. Afei papa ya hwe si okay enya hwe wo de memba na amene oma wo metumi ejina so akọ form e de aba enti no o de application akotum a okofa nkwala na aba maame ti ya o se one ne kan ye nanso maame na ntia o se da bi kokoko che se aware jai o se den che se nsem ntokwa aba mo ntementi o mpini eni se papa went ahead to apply for the kids. And say you try and unfortunately respond no ekopie maami phone so send email mo. Maami buefu de den so oba be frɛ home office for na wa cancel aware na cancel document cancel bibia na mbisa say is it possible sir na Uncle Ben.
So I unfortunately I had a Chelsea pa e bi na me refer to no obi antimi mfrɛ home office ma cancel wa warrior so onye divorce aware timi enya problems and it's more temporary issues and on chess aware no ni ho even within the EU law no so monti anya de bia na motekra na because munja aware no still we family member nti wasetena no oba ne pe ompe obetimi akoso but also no some worry for 3 years or more obetimi a retention of right nti anonye problem but anade bia meka no issues ne bi wo ho a better say one lawyer bekasa na lawyer na pe solution ama so na be ya beboa na ama obia eho ato no
Yo, Uncle Ben, me das. Ye krumuni a ayire mu in how mo high and power home. Yo, odofo a wa ho maso. Vancha gettere bia na asem na afono me. But o ka se free me ante o nka wai.
Good morning, Manichi.
Good morning.
Morning. Actually, my question me answer. Edem Sherman.
Peja voice ka kama me why?
Machomati. Me say my question me answer.
Okay, but in terms of why?
The kind no my retaining my rights as me a divorcee, he family with me. My retaining my rights. Now I'm person who say me for sure me apply for me settled status now and I say indefinitely leave to remain now and we be here say metro life in the UK test any me could have degree in student and I said B1 ABA. So person who say me we be here metro life in the UK test as someone with a retained right of residence. And secondly, so the person who say we could have retained right of residence, the person who confirm a bar, if you Ghana, a bar, no one couldn't be of what transmit me. And I say, what me train Emma Minyam settled status now, Kana, Matiak Fanaba. And a third one also, many for me, baby. Or no, Eputa, Udani Basu, and in yet 2.5 needy. Na okumu bema ogana pesen ko ne ko wa awotla na wontini nya ne ba no so ho enkotna Ghana ana no so wontini emetna fi ani ku no so eda so Ghana ntino opeso ohu se akunya bi oho ma no se bi a one be ma no ware a akunya bi oho ma no se be ma no bi tinya be ka no ho aha no wo kan bi oho bi fa be ka no ho aha acho the question no.
Yo, Uncle Ben, Pacho, what's the Abranti income?
Yeah, but first one, I'll say we're retaining the right of residence or call for settled status. So also your English and a life in UK, no, we invested do it. Under EU route, we'll call for settlement, we hear English. The only time I'll be here English is I will call for British citizenship. And today be we here. The second one, no, and Obia, I'm say, or say, or 2.5 years. No person ko fane baba. Na sorry, person we share obi wo Ghana. Bema the person betina. Unfortunately, omo pre-settled status betimi di obi aba ye EU4 nko. 2.5 years omo betimi di omo aba ya wo mba. Untimi mfa wuku ana wo yeremba. I just say we are settled. We are refugee. And now we are British. And I'm say third one was in relation to say Kola Useden. Okay, so well, or retain right of residence, pre-settled status. And so we retain our right through marital dissolution when you're EU family member. Because we need settled status, when you're EU family member, no. To won't for pre-settled status and go for member, and possible.
Okay, Papa, yeah, that's why. Yeah. On the other from Patrick, then I saw back on my why, maybe some question. Uncle Ben, my question be what have a client and a potential client be say, or limited company wants to apply for a Pacho wa we page my pickle Pacho obe to me lower way ne kakra na mean kind question after that I'll ask you to talk. Why, Mr.
Okay,
all right. I say a potential client who has a limited company wants to apply for a sponsor license. He is the director of the company and the only company worker. He is not settled in the UK yet. Not just our limited leave to remain. My question is, could he be the key personnel? I read the Guardians and could not find my exact answer. Okay. Only it says that the company should have a level 1 user at least who is settled worker. So I am quite confused. Any thought much appreciated. Uncle Ben, my king can't be but we didn't tell what yes.
Yeah, well, I about omo adwuma omo person omo je license wa ha na omo tibi den krofo ba. Just na kan obi a wo adwuma bia o tibi je license na o den krofo ba. So we meet requirements na nko ade a. Ti ono amu no nya indefinite stay but or legal e wa ha. Ti we bi adwuma. Ti the first requirement is say we bi adwuma. O adwuma. Wonya illegal. So we level 1 or level 2 tier 1 or tier 2 user, it doesn't really matter. And idea here and say where you be meet the stringent requirements about registration. I was on a professional body, a register this animal. Idea a boy Ghana for no be brave. And so we person we be the fact that we need indefinite and now when you're British and still be to me here.
Thank you. Yeah. Yo, and yes, I'm the dead. Ghana for much more trend. Mumbia, you may yo. Mumbia, na a young plank for now. To see a dear baby, I she. Or the one must so yammer compato or Casafri me until Kawaii.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, the Martin was my farm where.
Mhm.
And I read them, Madam question and be someone. Madam for was here or baby one, but Bano or while on you be a while, Banny couldn't have unfortunately nothing on an action plan.
Uh-huh.
I'm a iron snap bomb. Into Nikuna Casa any pan on an action plan, but so there. Already start, Rano. Is it a possible so much matter?
But what's here from beginning now?
But your view.
Ah, okay. Nka question dia nka wa obenya answer wo ho. Uncle Ben, em sa fe no adjoin ni. Na the question
Yeah,
no.
enti wosi wo nua no wahia ɔbaa bi na ɔbaa no wɔku. Ba ne ku ni krom ha. Ana ɔne ɔbaa na nyem.
Aye.
Yeah, so first of all no under the law no akwalaa no any confusion under section 59A of the section 50A9 of the British Nationality Act no. Ti akwalaa no be derive the nationality from ne maame. Anka for British nationality purposes no ne papa ane maame ne ku. But for application where they are straightforward. Ti papa na ne maame no wo a obetimi agina ne ba no so na odi age asetena aye possible. Yeah.
I thought I do papa any pana on an island. Papa no so a or from a book of percent on my head. Already start one and is a you guys over to me.
Maame na asetena ye den. Ubisa for asetena na ubisa for say when di na was say birth certificate ne so.
And when you that a birth certificate, no, not a Nempa on the camp, which you may register on anybody I know. Obana or Walia, Nikuni have a camp from.
First of all, ko register our bawo kromo and our catch room say wa warrior. Uku ni din be birth certificate ne so. It doesn't matter say e obi foforo. Enti e was so mu decide ade a on papa no be ko. Betimi ne na bom akọ. No makọ. Enti sa ade a obe go through registration and re-registration. A very difficult thing for most people because sometimes, the only way I'll be timid with the is by DNA. But so on no kwa obeti me register an American oko kasa wa warrior oku no din be baso. Enti metunefo.
Okay,
okay.
Why?
You're not saying that.
Pacha wa ma pick o jina so kakra ma me. Na me nka me question ba kon e wa ha. Kenneth Opare or say good morning. I am asking this on behalf of a friend. He just arrived in the UK on a student dependent visa. Will he be able to switch to any sort of route as the wife wants to divorce him? Oh, na say we dey for crowd. Kenneth, we dey for we say we Kenneth so jina so partial. Na ya mount say opese oye dia me man ke ben kasa kra. Omfra BWF Solicitors no book appointment. Ye betre nneoma so de ni nyina aka no mfa nkọ ne anyema no why? Yenko yenim Sandra Yedasi. Nimbisa we so Kwekubo Bonso say, how much does a skilled worker need to put in his account before coming to the UK? Uncle Ben, where the one shall magic questions in your answer.
Answer my.
Kweku onyashi kakra e wo mu na kire se ono atumi to aduane di mpenasa. Why? Enti enye big issue yes Irena say good morning lawyer Ben and now manye tia won so mama yenko so Eric Donaldson say good morning manye T and Uncle Ben. Basically I'm a spouse of a EU partner. I have my pre-settled and I was granted the 5 years residence in the UK. My EU spouse has changed after we have lived together for 3 years and the situation cannot be controlled. Now I want to retain my right. Please, I want to know if I will need her help after my 5 years residence has expired because I learned we'll need a code from her to apply for my settlement after the 5 years route. Na American say you say you worry I need you for worry. problem in kwan or mo course you. Angabe mpacho e dey na kra abranti o hia.
Well, sir, wetimi retaining a right of residence, no an application, no need share, still obey me. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is once my man of pre-settled status, 5 years, and all more details in our case law, sir, stringent insistence, sir, kofa we bra, no, once I obey me, actually, more worry 3 years, more divorce, so data or divorce, will chromo whatever it is, for the subsequent years, or top on up and they do 5 years, okay, now we need a share cry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's other for one maso kafra why na questions ne dos me je bi to me be ha me. But talk as a frame me entonka.
Mepacho you my good morning. Pacho me body. Yeah, Mepacho Uncle Ben, you are for my good friend. We are reading the CP course. Namiadum appeal has been allowed our working implementation from HHSU. Now I almost become a proof of address. Na all year no the proof of address no actually. Na mentia says the entire almost proof of address ni bi. Na so the bank statement no for as proof of address okay and uncle.
Yes, obey to me at the bank statement I call. In fact, bank statement is one of the most recommended evidence of residence. So what to baby? Why? Okay.
Yenso ye dase papa, yenso ye dase. Men kan the question ba ko ha. Efwa esaba asamwa odi ya me dedie. I say good morning Manyeti and Uncle Ben. God bless you for the great job, help, and the amazing education you are giving our community. Mami, yenso ye dase. Why? Please, my question this morning is now how long does the Home Office respond to FLR in bracket FP renewal application? I am renewing for my second 2.5 because I sent mine on the 12th of December 2021, but I have not heard anything from Home Office. And how do I contact them, or I should keep waiting to hear from them? Thank you. Uncle Ben, part on the question or no?
Well, first of all, applications can vary. It be taking weeks, it be taking months. I did the BRM can say, your application, I declare, I did also declare, or fill the forms now, and my list of documents I was out there. Once I was a list, uploading in a nafako, na yesho se BBI fine. Sometimes I helpful so be letter account. But whatever it is, so we provide BBI upfront, a manner quicker. But nan saying delay no buffer. All those or more year before no still delay one, but new applications delay na perform substantially.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Uncle Ben, yeah, making mention of delay near the adeno. Obi a orgy course ama ni workers. Potentially, and him said do na echo na nkrofo bebre so I started this type of application to know yeah share figure and I say waiting time now. Obi aye course no after 2 months. Regular say and I say normal say after 2 months, not 3 months still when you respond from the Home Office and patch up.
Sir, Magneti book course na ye COS, Certificate of Sponsorship. Now UK you can say course your course no me you will define and undefined and as inside and outside. Ti omo inside no obi ya man obi businesses are represent you nyina minya course no ma within days. Abacha 1 week on benya because I use priority service no. Omo outside wouldn't mean use priority service. It is a nipa ni define course no go order now or yamawa. You know, my experience in this it could take anything from a day to 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, and this case no, me baby or base school ha. Na or say or school no early October no ba yare kakra. Enti no afe na wako school no ho say registration na nko so ba September e na wamba about October, early October, so the COVID nearby. Na wabetena sika craft 2-3 weeks na afi na okwa registration na okoye no minim agreement on school for no ko city say wetia school fees no 10,000 out of 23,000 ontia 10,000 afi onsan show prove say next one no ebebantem ya enti no ema madwen ko bi so na de tama oye application no school application and then the culture in fact all the men can asem but nipa kwen okoye na anye yie na obedu fia no mo send ni email say so when to me unsettle ade yi the next day na mama na up to 5 o'clock na on metro e dey akoma home office na omon cancel ni course no until obisa me say in this case na ade no betumi aya fa Uncle Ben omonya ntro asat enra no se enra no moma no so metro de akọ internet say so metro kra no pay no metro de akọ mpacho obisa no se oye switch na eye possible ana say se omotro de kọ na home office for nsa cancel letter no na say on to me en switch bioma na mpacho Uncle Ben.
Okay, yeah, represent businesses bebre our industry ni ma omo jenkrofo atena ha. Now what we find is any business ni nyina na equipped to determine whether say nipa na betimi a switch and want to switch. For example, Nigerian business be a represent omo no. Me ma ye Zoom be 1 hour wie no. She was almost in tears. Say omo an omo handle omo messing up. But the bottom line is say opese o switch here. First of all, no, nipa na awokoye adwuma ma no no, wo so ye employer checking service. Ti oye na still no wo certificate no wo ho a obetimi aswitch. It doesn't matter. The bottom line no I was so act as quick as possible. Time is of the essence. Nti once I catch us betwem no, men train. Me hu bia 1 year nyina ye ntwem, me hu bia after 90 days ye twem, me hu bia after 60 days ye twem. Me will be after 30 days ye twem. Ti wunim se waba wanko school na ye ntem na switch it. Enti sa omu twem a wintimi switch it. Ana nipa na ofa no okọ try so be switch o wabra ye twem a ono amu no benya problem. Why am me baba visiting agent license na free nsem.
Yo Uncle Ben ye nye ti ase de ye hwe for nama ye tamaso make say make kan say ye be reserve a few questions na aba ama ochina the community and the law emre asum say dwumafo egu yechi twen na Uncle Ben aba be show mo yarefo egu ho enti na Uncle Ben Mr. Weni die mo emre na ye bi etiefo emre na ye bi ye be sorry ye na so akọ mom answer ye be kono me sabo kai se nyame adoma ochina the community and the law baso you read from the community and the law there eburu 2 hours so into no unya wo question ni bisa ni bebre ewo ho make a date with us 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock ochina Saturday ye nua bema orieku bedimu akotene na ye gidi se mentumi ansa wa ha na se dodo na efre na mentumi ambo enre mo no me onse bi mo nso ye voice note unfortunately mentumi ambo ochina mesene ne nyina e de akọ nti mumba embetie ye ewo honom na mobenya mo answers mo questions answered ewo honom Uncle Ben pato ye kona de na ye mfanto ya adwen mu na wotwe a yesimu na ansa na ya san hie bio.
Yeah, niema bebre aba me kan sambrano omaye amendment oma amend the law no oma amend the guidance notes. Ebiom mo ye complain about home office amonti omonkana. Omo the new we are a friend of independent examiner complaint procedure aba and you know see the better screen so no ho and home office launch independent examiner of complaint service to say will be against home office na watch omo na unya proper response obetimi akọ mo ho. The other part nso am pese obi ehun ne say extended family members no first no nanka wintimi extend no but see how wintimi extend even after 2020 no say owo document a kire say ye de amawe free Ghana aba ana ye de mawa ha obetimi extend no afa ma no nso amoku mu dada mo de mokọ Ghana na mo agya mo ho de mo passport na aba no kwan wo ho a obetimi apply no aba one of the reasons obetimi use for domestic violence case law court no high court no agye atum say in the case of AM versus Secretary of State no wrong say Home Office ebe refuse so ti wobetimi aba ebi mo a mo bedu ha na Home Office agye mo mobile phone is anema no case of HN MN and HH say Home Office near wrong. They cannot use a section 25 or section 45. Somebody with mobile phone. The only time a Home Office bet me after mobile phone say ready premises be now more yeah both under the criminal the PACE, that's the Criminal Evidence Act, you know, and I said within the Immigration Act, and I said the 2004 and I 1999 Act, you know. Home Office into me seize with phone. Timu be do na mo jimu phone na, but no who say illegal on to me yet. Adia na me pesa me de mama no. Nyame ya adoma ebe shia mo achina.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yes, yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, that's it. Don't know more about something to me. I'm boom with them. Fanchami, Auntie Angela, also a very special morning to you too. Menta Charles, just a more dross on that because I'm a boba. And ye, it's more family Jobia, so Micha or Bibian, so I want to be out to me by some ever commented be no. Yami in Shram, I honey did you mediano ABC mediani, magneti, na Yamea doma. Na watchi na sene na exact same time same next week besa issue but before then community and the law no ebeba so na make a date so we share BWF Solicitors for itra kwan enye yira kwan kra ko for train underground Victoria line straight to Seven Sisters usi was Seven Sisters na bomode ana twetwa weni na kopie your friend is saying second exit wo de hwe an exit na na ye huhura bi but bomani aga so hwe exit number 2 ukopie ho na fro atwede no basro pe obehun se abansoro bi si wenim wo fro na abansoro na wo de ni hia obehun ni atro nyomem akese bi wo ho no fro ko number 4 you can say floor 4 BWF ewo ho we dey quick one eti meja mo ha me de se munya atie na mutie munya asuti na mutie program e buto me hwe ye nso monhwe yi kira akwan ne ya kire no same bia still opese just go back to the video and then go through na san hwe biom ubenya nimde bebre efre mo me ma mo nyina happy weekend bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.